Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 9th, 5:30 my time here in the morning, and we're going to take a quick look at Band. We definitely are moving upwards, and we're showing those signs of bullishness and signs of us actually continuing to reach previous highs that we actually reached here before. So, um, um, right now, Band is up almost 10% today. We still have 11 hours and a half to go for the day, but Band's been up from $11.57 all the way up to the $12.08, and we actually did push through. So looks like we are we're testing this resistance at the $13. We definitely had some sort of a descending triangle here where the bottom is buyers are coming in at a consistent rate and the sellers are actually kind of moving more aggressively towards the selling side. And as soon as we actually did have a breakout above on the daily here, we actually saw a massive spike, and now we're actually continuing to push through these resistances that we had before. So we can see the volume is decreasing, which is obvious. We're trying to see what's going to happen here. We're also seeing that in terms of MACD from yesterday's momentum, we actually gained, an extra momentum here recently, and looks like there's some nice positive signs around chainlink. My bad, around Bend, right? So, right now, if we're looking at the 4 hour, and if we just zoom in a bit just to see what the price action is telling us, so we're definitely having we found that support at the at this support line, I would say right here, and we're seeing that we're making some sort of a higher low as we move forward here. So we used at the breakout. We found that breakout, tried to find support at $10 or $11. Didn't work out. We found down the we try to find the support down. People start to come in and buy at this support level over here, right? So we're definitely at the $13 right now. I think a movement downwards for a bit here, down to the $11.03 is warranted and is still okay, and it's still fine in terms of us actually maybe adding more towards our holdings if we see those bullish signs, and if you see that Band actually does find that support at $11 or 11.2, 11.1. I would say just more of a range like this, right? Something like this over here is okay for us to reach and remain bullish on Band, and then actually push back up and see what happens here. If the buyers want to actually break above, we're going to have a lot of resistance here. But if we want to break above and actually continue to move upwards, right? So the nice thing that I'm seeing here is that after the breakout, we obviously had a lot of volume. That's a good sign at a breakout to have a lot of volume. And right now we're seeing that the volume is kind of spiking compared to previous, right? We're seeing that the volume specifically here, this candle that closed at the previous 4 hour candle, was seeing that volume spike where buyers are actually showing power, right? They're showing that momentum towards the upside. We're seeing, and I love when this happens, but I'm seeing, when your MACD here does something like this, when it actually starts to kind of like move downwards a bit and then actually spikes out of nowhere, that just shows you that, the buyers were lurking. They're sitting in the back and trying to add more and more, right? So that's what I think right now. If this movement downwards doesn't happen, and let's say this resistance at the $13 does not drive us down back here to this level, what most likely would happen is that Band would actually sometime soon here would have to actually strike above. So we have to go above to the $13, $13 break above with nice higher volume, break above, come down to retest and actually go up. So we need to go up and maintain this area over here, this range, and then come down, retest the $13 and start seeing candles where, we will see some sort of wick to the bottom side, something like this, where it indicates that buyers now officially agree that the $13 that's actually a resistance is actually now a support line. We need to see something like this, where more wicks to the bottom side. We need to see wicks to the bottom as soon as we come down here to retest, just so we can see that the buyers are actually going to come in. And that's what I think is actually going to happen. Because even here, if you think about it, if you're seeing that, we're definitely seeing those wicks that, as soon as you see one wick here, then another wick, for a fact we're actually going to go down, right? Same thing here. As soon as we go all the way up and then we retrace halfway through the candle again before the end of the candle, it just tells you that the sellers are more in control. And right now, we're not seeing those candles yet. Sorry, those wicks yet, indicating that sellers are just sitting around. just a bit of a retracement that happened here. I would say just maybe 25 and not even 20% of this whole thing. And right now we're seeing that, we're trying to push up. So these are my conditions. I think if we do have some sort of a resistance, we might come back down here to 11.48, which I think is the most likely scenario. But if band has enough right now, enough steam to actually continue to go up, then definitely just a slice through this resistance line, go up, close above it, actually maintain it after. You want to see, like, if it actually closes above it, then the next candle comes in and you see it start to actually push up. That tells you that buyers are looking at the same thing and are interested in band after a break above the $13. So that's what I think is going to happen within the next, maybe 4 to 5 4-hour candles. So within the next day or two, I would say, is when we're going to see some major movements for band. Or it could be that, as soon as I finish this video, boom, we start seeing a spike. But we're definitely bullish, right? So anyways, let me know what you think. Please, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below so we can discuss it. If you'd like to support us, make sure you like the video, share, subscribe. And if you want to check out our Patreon, actually support us, then definitely check out the link in the bottom. Join our Discord too. We put this analysis a lot quicker than YouTube, and I'm going to stop talking. Thank you for watching.